Okay, spring is around the corner. I know in Chicago we are not having spring-like weather. I know a lot of you all are, but we're not. It's like, it might be in the 40s if we're lucky. Most days it's in the 30s. But hey, spring is almost here and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. And so whenever spring comes around, it's time for me to like pull out the fragrances. You know, you got to change it up. Got to get out of those heavy gourmands and things. And I don't care if it's still cold outside. Unless it's just super cold, I'm gonna start wearing these fragrances, right? I just ready to pull them out, just ready to pull them out. So anyway, these are the new spring, and what I mean by that is, you know, when it started getting cooler outside, I wound up with these fragrances. And when I got them, I was like, okay, I like them, but I really want to give them a good, wear when it gets warm, warmer outside. Because these are vibing like warm weather to me. Now, I don't know, do you do that? I know some, people, of course we have, you can wear whatever you want, but I am very, very like spring, summer, fall, winter. I'm like that with my clothes, and maybe because I live someplace that's pretty, that has serious seasons. So I have to dress cold, warmer in the wintertime. It gets hot here, so you putting away all your winter clothes. So with doing that, I change up everything. Makeup, if I'm wearing it, I'm gonna start wearing my makeup again. I swear I am. Makeup, scent, because I want to be lighter, because we have been so covered up. We have been, you wearing the deeper fragrances so they can deal with that 0-degree weather. And now I'm ready for some springtime. And so these are newer things that I've gotten since last year that made me go, oh, I cannot wait to wear these now. So these are the newer spring thing, warm weather fragrances that I'll be pulling out to wear, and so excited to wear. Anyway, tell me about do you have new spring ones? Before we even get started, go on and put in the comments your new stuff. I need my hoes. You see me, I'm talking to y'all. Put your new spring in here that you just cannot wait to wear, that you've been holding on because you live someplace cold and you've been wearing them gourmands and things. Don't give me that asinine answer. I wear whatever I want when I want. Fine, but just tell me something new, okay? Because, you always got one in the crowd. All right, talk to you later. Okay, so we're going to start off with one-offs that I have from, houses. And then we'll get into the ones that we have a few that we're going to be talking about. I think that only makes sense. So let's start here. So we're going to start off with Randomness number 3. This is an iris, neroli iris and musk. This is a powdery, pretty, musky, irisy vibe. And I love those. This was one that could have been worn all year, but I just felt like it needed to be. I like the lightness of it, the musk and the iris, which made me think springtime. Hold on, my nose. Which made me think springtime and things I wanted to wear in the spring. So this is Randomness number 3, Neroli Iris White Musk. This is something that I'm going to be wearing a lot of. Oh, and then I have this, which I have been wanting for so long, and I finally got it from my girl Anisha. This is Alien Mirage. This is that watery alien, and I love it. And I knew I was. I had been wanting for a while, and I just didn't pull the trigger. And so, I was so glad to have it, because it's like this beautiful watery jasmine, and it's going to be perfect for the springtime. So that is Alien Mirage. I don't know why it took me so long to get that out. Then we have a Zerjoff, and this is Shun Cohen. First off, look at how beautiful this blue is. So this is a really pretty kind of heliotrope powdery vibe, and that's why I'm ready to wear it. So, hold on.
Someone's at the front door doorbell.
Hold on. Now let me tell y'all something. Girlfriend don't never talk to me. She never talks to me. I don't know what's up with her, but I could say Alexa. I think we should be able to change the names on our Alexas for real, because I would name her Twyla, but you know, because that would be more personal. But she don't listen to me. The only time she talks to me is when she does that. I'm gonna try to set her up. I don't even know how to set the damn thing up. Real talk. I guess I should try. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about Sean Cohen. This is a beautiful, powdery, delicate cherry blossom. It is really pretty and very ladylike. It's similar to Heliotrope by Reminisce, which I do want those. Let me put them on my list of things again. Anyway, this is so pretty and girly and just a powdery, elegant vibe. All right, next up is Perlier's White Honey. Y'all be sleeping on these Perlier fragrances. This is like my favorite one so far. I love Golden Almond, but I really love this. If I could find the damn spray on here. This thing is so, okay, here we go. This is it is a fruity floral, and it is so good. The fruits are so gorgeous, and then you get this honey, and the honey is super light. It's like that, it's like a nice bright honey, so the honey isn't too heavy and drippy. It's just like a little drizzle of honey over your fruit and florals. This is so pretty. I cannot wait to wear it. I'm telling y'all, folks be sleeping on these. On the Perliers, people be sleeping on these. Don't nobody talk about the Perliers. I'm gonna have to pull out mine and do the Perliers. I have another one. I have a couple, and there was one more I want, so maybe I'll wait till I get them all. Anyway, Perlier. Next up is talk about Mancera's of the Wild. Now this is a newer fragrance. I don't think it's hit the States yet. And it is just this pretty girl fragrance that it's got this strawberry, it's got this pear, so the name does not make sense because this is not of the wild. It is girly, it is flirty, it is flirtatious. It's got this very nice pretty fruitiness to it. It's got strawberries and pears in it, but the strawberry is really cute and delicate and dainty. And then as it dries down, you get a little toffee and you get these florals, right? I want to see how it wears in the warm weather, because it didn't last long, but I have a feeling that it's going to do better when it's warm outside. So I'm excited to try it out and give it a really good try, because I hope it's just like this pretty girl vibe, you know, like the pretty girl vibe on a Mancera. Like, and did I say that enough times? Let me stop saying that. Okay, bye. Sorry. Then of course I have this, which is Narcotic V by Nasomatto. This little one, she's only gonna come out if I'm doing things. And that ain't saying a lot, honey, because I ain't been doing anything. But it's just a gorgeous, just in-your-face white floral, tuberose white floral. It's in your face. It ain't playing with you. It is narcotic Venus. That's exactly what it is. It comes off that way. It comes off very, you know, femme fatale for the spring and summer or whenever. Next up is Pink Me Up by Atelier des Ors. Now I gotta tell you that this is like really cute. And the reason why I'm saying that is, like, I really like it. It's got a champagne note, so it's got this like fizziness to it. It's such a like brunch, lunchtime, you know, hanging out with the girls, you know, just really like, it just comes off as really happy springtime vibe. It's a fruity floral, and it dries down with a little musk. I cannot wait to see how it wears when it's warmer outside, because I have one, I like it, but I'm gonna say this, it's not a wow. It's not gonna wow you. It's going to, it kind of wows me, because it's like my aesthetic. It's pink and it's super girly, so it is my aesthetic. But it's like, I would say this is not a wow. I would say don't pay full price for this. I would say definitely try to sample it, because this isn't one of those things that's going to wow a lot of people. I think it's a really gorgeous scent. I think it's really, for what it's supposed to be, to me, it's perfect. But for other people, I don't see them. I think they would be disappointed in it, because they're going to be looking for this deep, because everybody has this thing about they need to be grabbed and clutched by the heart by every fragrance, you know, and they have to, like, it needs to make them stop breathing in order for it to be a good fragrance. And to me, I don't need all that. I need it to be, girl, I needed to make me feel good. I need to feel pretty when I'm wearing it, and everything doesn't have to clutch me to make me feel pretty. So this is Pink Me Up. I know that was a lot to say, but I'm being honest, because there's this thing that once you start having a lot of fragrances, trying on a lot of fragrances, so often we're looking for that next best thing. It's like, it's like we're chasing a high, right? A lot of people are chasing that next high. Well, I don't look at it that way. For one thing, I'm talking to you about fragrances. And I'm very forgiving with fragrances. I'm just being honest. They don't have to, some of them I'm like, yes, I'm in love. Oh my God. But I could see the prettiness in a lot of them, and I can wear them. I don't think, I'm not coming at them to find fault in everything. And I'm also looking at it from the standpoint that not everybody has as much as me. So I need to be a little more, I need to not look at it from the critical eye of somebody with 400 plus fragrances, but look at it from the eye of somebody who has maybe 5 fragrances and is looking for something. So I try to temper the things I know about fragrances based on how I feel about if it was just my collection, and think more about it as I'm telling you, somebody who doesn't have a lot of fragrances, what would I think of that fragrance if I smelled it? And I'm not somebody who smells all these fragrances all the time. And so I try to look at them from both perspectives. So from the perspective of someone like me with a lot of fragrances, you're probably not going to like it. You probably, unless if you're more of the, I'm looking for my next high, I want it to just grab me by the heart. Or if you just want somebody who wants a really pretty spring fragrance, you don't have a lot of fragrances, this will be so cute on your dresser, on your vanity, and to wear out with friends. It would be so lovely. Okay, so there we have that. Sometimes I thought I shouldn't make that clear. All right, next up is Girl of Now, Lovely. This is the latest one. It came out last year, and I'm starting to dig it. I'm gonna wear some more. It does have the DNA, but it's much lighter. It has a more airy, kind of aquatic vibe to it. So you still get the hint, the Girl of Now DNA, because you get that kind of nuttiness, but the nuttiness isn't so strong, like in Girl of Now. No, you're not going to get that feeling like Cheriosa, whatever, what's that company? Sol de Janeiro's. This is the nuttiness in this is very subtle. It's much more subtle, and it's more about the florals and the sweetness, and it's really pretty so far. So that's that. Now, I was able to get some Kajals. And I do have Lamar, but I'm not going to show Lamar right now. I'm going to talk about these two right here. These are the ones. I like Lamar. I do. I'm going to talk about, and I'm thinking more Lamar Pineapple. I'm thinking summertime. But these two right here, yes, ma'am. I'm liking them. Yes, ma'am. All right, so the first one is Dahab. Now, at first I wasn't going to, I'm not getting caught up in Kajal. Let me just say that. I'm stick with these 3 probably. I don't know, maybe Jory. Anyway, Kajal. This is Dahab. So Dahab is really, all 3 of these are fruity in the different way, the ones that I have. So this is apple, and it's got passion fruit, so it's got a tartness to it, and it's got this little I love the smell of passion fruit. Passion fruit has a tanginess to it, right? And so it's like tart and tangy, and then it's got these beautiful florals in it, but it's musky. This thing, and honey, it lasts. I've worn it, you know, since I've gotten it because I had to wear it, but I can't wait to wear it again. Look, I mean, I'm already giving her a little love, honey. I've been giving her a little love because I was killing myself for a couple of days with the hob. But yeah, it's a floral, fruity, but the fruit is so intense and gorgeous, and tart and tangy. I love it. So that is the hob. All right, the next up is Almonds. First off, this bottle is stunning. This bottle is stunning. I didn't know I was gonna love these bottles as much as I do. Now this is fruity in a different way. This is berry fruit. This is like raspberries and black currant, so it's more berried up. And then it's got vanilla and tonka bean, and it's more powdery. So this one dries down a little more powdery and sweet and vanilla, where the hob is a little more musky. This is more powdery, and this is all about the berries and the fruit and the florals. This is so beautiful too. I am so loving both of these. So this is Almonds by Kajal. All right, let's get into some vanillas for the spring, and let's talk about Sylvaine Delacourte. Now, y'all know I've been talking about Vahina. I love this. This is osmanthus. It's an apricot vanilla with a little greenness to it. Y'all, if y'all been here for a minute, you know that I love this damn fragrance. So that's Vahina. Then we have Vanori. Vanori is a little more tropical. It's got frangipani and honey, so it's a little bit richer. It's a little bit, you know, got a little more oomph to it, but it's also got this like kind of tropical vibe to it. So, and these are lighter vanillas. They're not like those deep, dark vanillas. They're kind of like golden. They're like a golden vanilla, just like the color, but the vanilla is like, you know, it's got that Guerlain vanilla vibe. So it's got that Guerlain vibe and vanilla vibe, but then it's got this honey and it's got this frangipani, and it's just really pretty to me. It's very glorious. So that is Vanori. All right, Dream House of Curio. You know I gotta pull out some Dream House of Curios for y'all. You know I do. Now, first off, we know not it just got bees and butterflies. I've been waiting for this beautiful honey floral for me. And yes, I have it, and I can't wait to wear it. I cannot wait to wear it. The honey is strong. It gives off almost like a beehive vibe, like the beeswax. So you're gonna get a little beeswax as opposed to just honey. So be aware of that. So it's like the beeswax and the florals can be not the thing you want to smell, but for me, I like beeswax, the smell of beeswax. So it's just fucking beautiful to me. And then Coralie, which is my newest one, Coralie, which is it is this beautiful jasmine, but it's kind of got a little booziness to it, just a light liquored up, like a white liquor. So it's like a little white liquored jasmine. She's gonna be working it out this summer, and I think I know what I want to pair it with, which is Jasmine d'Eau by Mancera and Nasomatto. I think they're gonna just be lovely together. But yeah, this is Coralie by Dream House of Curio. All right, now finally let's hit these Lattafas. We're gonna talk about the ones that, you know, because we know I've gotten a lot. We're not gonna talk about all of them. We're just gonna talk about these that I think are like, yes honey, for summer, let's get this summertime going. We're gonna have this. We're gonna talk about Yara. Yara is this, she's a strawberry milkshake. I gotta say I like it a lot. Yara, like everybody's been talking about, honey, brings all the boys to the yard. All the girls are talking about it. It is worth the hype. It is like a creamy, milky strawberry milkshake. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Yep. Then we have this one, which is Awan. This is a white floor. It's got an orange blossom and everything, but what it smells like to me is juice, is bubble gum. It smells like fruity bubblegum to me. Now, when everybody talks about vanilla tuberose bubblegum, no, I mean fruity bubblegum. Like back when I was young, like the bubble yums, like the fruity bubble yums, like almost like the tropical punch ones. That's what it smells like to me. Like one of them tropical punch. Yeah, it's sweet, it's good, and as it dries down, it keeps this sweet muskiness. Yeah, I'm loving it. It's good. You hear them cat? You hear the cat? And then this is Yakin, which is a beautiful white floral. It's a stunning, gorgeous, you know, on the lines of Wild Python, Honor Woman. They say it is, I think it's supposed to be a dupe of Marfa by Memo Paris. If it is, honey, yes, it is a stunning white floral. Yes, here it is. Okay. And then these last two, because you know I gotta bring out some dupes. You know what I'm saying? I gotta bring out the Maison Alhambras. So we're talking Bright Peach, which is that boozy peach that is serving us up. And then Rose Petals, which is the Rose Prick dupe, which I like. It's such a bright, it's a spice. It's got a little spice to it, but it's not a heavy spice like my spicier roses. This is a springtime spicy rose, and it is so cute. Yes, yes, this is Rose Petals by Maison Alhambra. All right, so those are all of my new spring fragrances. That's it. That's all I got. Not a lot. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I didn't even do 20. I wasn't going to include these because I just got them, but I'm so excited that I have to include them. So these are being edited in right before I set this up. So the 2 Van Cleef Arpels. This is my new obsession to finish off this whole line. And this is Bois d'Amande. Ooh, this is a beautiful almond. It is almond. It's got a little, just a little tartness, which is interesting because none of mine have it. So it has that beautiful powdery almond vibe. Y'all know, if you love a good almond, this is one you need. So if you're an almond lover, you're gonna love it. So it starts out, it has a little citrus, I think, like maybe a little lemon or something. Gives it a little bit of tartness, but it's a beautiful, slightly woody almond. Because it's bois, so it's almond wood, right? And it is that. It's got the woodiness, but the woodiness is not too much. It keeps it powdery, it keeps it elegant, it keeps it beautiful. So Bois d'Amande. And the other one I got was this one, which is Santal Blanc. Santal Blanc is just that, it's a sandalwood, but this is a figgy sandalwood. So there's a lot, so there's fig on it, and that's what you get. You get a fig sandalwood. It is quite good. I tried it on yesterday. This is my first white bottle. I need some more of these white bottles. But anyway, it is just a really nice, fresh, clean, musky, you know, sandalwood based fragrance. But like I said, it's got a lot of fig in it, so it's like fig, got a little tea. It is really a clean aesthetic. So that is Santal Blanc. So those are the last 2 that I'm adding in right now. I'm sure I have a few more because I have a few more things coming, but like I said, I'm trying to slow down my purchases. Well, I have to because I'm paying for a trip, so that's gonna take over all the money. Anyway, while I'm thinking about it, would y'all want to see my birthday wish list, which probably would just be a wish list because I can't really afford to buy anything off of it? Let me know. I think I mentioned this in another video, but just let me know, so you know I'll know if I should do that video. All right, y'all, that's it. Bye. So not even 20. All right, so that is all the new that I have for spring. What do you have new? Go and put it in the comments. As always, my hoes, be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free. Talk to you later.